Chasing tornadoes, rescuing folks, that's what this pure, silly, enjoyable, fun summer movie is about. Twisters is in the same universe as the classic 1996 film Twister, directed by Jean de Bont and executive producer Steven Spielberg, which is a masterclass in disaster cinema, capturing you with its groundbreaking visual effects and thrilling storyline. When it was released, Twister grossed $242 million in the United States and became a beloved favorite among moviegoers and critics alike. The film follows storm chasers led by Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, R.I.P. homie, as they venture into tornadoes to deploy a data-gathering device designed to improve warning systems. What made Twister particularly special was its ability to blend cutting-edge technology with compelling human drama. The visual effects, especially for the tornadoes, were revolutionary for their time. The F5 tornado depicted at the film's climax felt like an immense, moving mountain, creating a sense of awe and terror. These effects were so well crafted that they set a new standard for realism in disaster films. The depiction of tornadoes had a stunning corporeality, making you feel as if you were part of the storm chaser's perilous journey. Twister wasn't just technically impressive, it nailed character development and relationships too. Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton's characters, a divorced couple finding their way back together while chasing tornadoes, added heart to the chaos. The thrill of the chase and the sense of adventure made Twister unforgettable. It captured both the awe and fear of tornadoes, showing them as both wonders of nature and terrifying dangers. Even today, the film stands out for its groundbreaking effects, compelling plot, and strong characters. Twister sets a high bar for disaster movies, especially for its newborn child, Twisters. The sequel, arriving nearly 3 decades after the 1996 classic Twister, goddamn I'm old, has modern cinematic technology but falls short of capturing the awe of its predecessor, but that does not mean it's bad. The original set a benchmark in visual effects, stunning you, me, and critics alike with its realistic portrayal of tornadoes. In contrast, the new film Twisters faces a unique challenge: the abundance of real-life tornado footage available on platforms like YouTube. This accessibility gives you a first-hand understanding of tornadoes, making the CGI effects in the film seem less impressive in comparison, but still, it's amazing, trust me. Twisters doesn't stick too close to the original, but instead gives us a fresh, thrilling, and fun adventure. The title is similar, just with an S added at the end of the new one, and I know, if you know how to read, you've already figured that out. It's kind of like what James Cameron did with his Alien sequel. He added an S. Just like that pitch, this new film embraces its own silliness with references to the Wizard of Oz and TV meteorologists repeatedly talking about a once-in-a-generation outbreak of tornadoes. It's packed with trailer-ready lines like a frantic character yelling, "This theater wasn't built to withstand what's coming!" at a cinema, and a gal saying, "This isn't my first rodeo," while at a rodeo, both fitting perfectly into the story. Twisters has a fun, don't take it too seriously vibe, even though there are real stakes with trucks smashing into buildings and people occasionally being snatched by the hand of God and hurled to a terrifying death. Written by Mark L. Smith, Twisters isn't exactly a sequel or a remake, but a next-generation story based on the 1996 film. Take it like Creed, which was the next generation of Rocky. This legacy sequel with Mother Nature creates a hot, dumb, and fun summer movie. The plot kicks off with a cyclone attack on a group of students conducting a weather experiment, led by Kate, played by Daisy Edgar-Jones. After a tragic miscalculation, Kate loses most of her classmates and retreats to a weather tracking agency in New York City. 5 years later, she is drawn back into the field by her former classmate Javi, played by Anthony Ramos, who developed new technology that could revolutionize storm science. The film explores the rise of storm-chasing tourism, with thrill-seekers flocking to Oklahoma because why else would you go there, under the guidance of Tyler Owens, played by Glenn Powell, and his group of daring YouTubers. While Javi's group initially seems altruistic, their true motives are revealed. Director Lee Isaac Chung brings a unique touch to the film, balancing the silly screenplay with sincere performances, making this more than just a special effects spectacle. Bigger is not always better is a theme that really fits Twisters. Even though it has grand tornado scenes and intense action, its real charm comes from the smaller, more intimate moments and the depth of its characters. Chung, whose most recent film was the character-driven gem Minari, didn't seem like the type to pivot to special effects-driven action-adventure movies. However, Chung did direct the Season 3 episode of The Mandalorian, the best season, showing that talent can shine in any genre. Even though Twister's screenplay is a bit silly, the characters are taken seriously. The Kate-Tyler-Javi relationship triangle works well, thanks entirely to strong performances. In lesser hands, it could have easily flopped. Despite the film's grand tornado set pieces, Chung ensures that the human elements remain central. The emotional struggles and triumphs of the characters are what draw you in, not just the visual spectacle. Chung's direction makes effective use of the Midwestern landscape, capturing its beauty and power without relying on excessive visual effects. Now, Glen Powell did a great job. He's been popping up in a lot of movies recently. It all started with his role in the $1.5 billion Top Gun Maverick, where he really shone.
I just died on your arms tonight. There must have been something you said.
Then he made headlines with Anyone But You, a comedy romance with Sydney Sweeney, which broke an 8-year rom-com record, surpassing Romeo and Juliet as the highest-grossing Shakespeare adaptation. Glenn rocked his role in Hitman, playing a fake hitman with various personas. This film really showcased what he could do when paired with a great script. Now he's in Twisters, and he's set to finish his degree while making a new film, The Running Man, with director Edgar Wright. It's great to see him taking on such diverse roles and making them his own. He brings a lot of charisma and energy to his characters when given a great script to work with. If this movie box office is good, then he'll quickly become a go-to actor for major projects. And it'll be interesting to see where he pops up next besides his role in the Running Man reboot. Daisy Edgar-Jones also gave a solid performance in Twisters. Her chemistry with Glen Powell really brought their on-screen relationship to life, making it both believable and engaging. I first saw Daisy in the role of Mary Ann Sheridan in the Emmy-nominated Normal People, which is a standout for romance drama for sure. With both stars delivering great performances, Twisters is the perfect summer flick. There's a ton of technobabble you have to just, go with, but Jones and Powell do more than sell it. They make it compelling. The visuals are stunning, and it's a lot of fun to watch, even if it doesn't break any new ground. The movie shines with its thrilling action scenes and unrealistic yet amazing special effects, making it one of the most fun summer movies of 2024.